The following program may use language not suitable for children. Parents, do your fucking job.
Hey YWC, this is the King V, and I am finally back. This time I have all the tools and everything I need to do this right. So, rest of you who doubted me, said I wouldn't do it, fuck you. So, I don't really give a fucking damn anyways. So this video is going to be basically about eras and the eras of the WWE, because I actually have been thinking about it for a while. We are in the crappiest, well, the second crappiest era of WWE, and I'll explain why. So the way I think about it is the WWE has about 5 or 6 different eras, which starts in the first era in 1963, in the birth of the WWE. We had what I call Golden Age era, led by the one and the only Andre the Giant. 15 years undefeated. Now, you have to have a supporting cast for any wrestler that is going to be a face of your promotion. They had Bob Backlund, and they had a lot of other supporting characters like the Iron Sheik and Buddy Rogers. That's what I was looking for. Sorry, I'm really tired. But they had supporting characters like that, and usually you want to have about 4 supporting characters. So Buddy Rogers, Iron Sheik, those are 2. Dino San Martino. So that's basically how they came up with probably the best formula ever to promote wrestlers and have a wrestling promotion. To continue on with this video, right after the Golden Age, you went straight into the Hogan era, and everything fucking changed. Not only did you have probably a entertainer that was going to take you from being here to fucking here, but you had the ability now to market and to move your promotion from city to city out on the East Coast, even though they were still competing against the Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. Anyways, Hogan had supporting characters too. The Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, and the list goes on from there. So you have Macho Man and the Ultimate Warrior and Teddy DiBiase. So they kept that same formula and it worked. Not only did it work, but they brought in the first WrestleMania. And once that happened, very first time 2 different eras faced each other would be not until WrestleMania 3, where WrestleMania was the beginning of the change. Then the Hogan era started to break apart towards the end. Guys started to go to the AWA, which would soon become the WCW. which switched into a brand new era, which myself and a few others I've heard call it the New Generation era, which was led by the one and only Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That motherfucker took what they thought would be the downfall of the WWE. He took a company that was about to break, about to fall apart, and resuscitated them. And then not only that, but they still had a good supporting characters around him. Razor Ramon, Diesel, Bret Hart. Bret Hart really is what set the New Generation era. But sooner or later, those three supporting characters jump ship to fucking WCW. And don't get me wrong, Bret Hart's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, as he's on most people's list. But at the same time, it left a sour taste in WWE fans and in Vince McMahon's mouth. So shortly as you got past that point, you went into the Attitude Era, and Stone Cold picked up the torch. They surrounded him with fucking The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H, and towards the end of the Attitude Era, Kurt Angle came in a little bit there too. And then right when the WWF got to its pinnacle, to the top of its ability at the time, Vince goes and buys out ECW and WCW, which brings us into a small, short, meaningless era that no one ever talks about. An era that I kind of made up myself. I call it the medieval era. A time where the WWE had absolutely nothing. Even though they picked up superstars from other brands, they had nothing. They had to go and they had to run the business off of Brock Lesnar. And they ran the business through Brock Lesnar. They brought The Rock back a little bit during that era for a SummerSlam match with Brock Lesnar, which was totally faggy. And that's right, we use the word faggy. But to continue this conversation going, because I will use the word faggy, but I don't care. So the medieval age was pretty boring. The most interesting thing about it is Eddie Guerrero got a championship out of it. And so did Chris Benoit. So shortly after that, while all that boring shit was happening, John Cena and Randy Orton